Dear students, we are discussing the bridge course program for Junior Tech 24 and MCET allied students. We have taken 5 classes regarding the bridge course. Depends upon the straight line concept. I said that slope, equation of straight line and various types of straight lines we have discussed in 5 classes. Today I want to discuss that depends upon the algebra concept that intervals. First one, let us going to discuss about open interval. So that meaning, if a real number x belongs to, this symbol is belongs to, x belongs to, like this you can write general bracket. It is called as small bracket or general bracket. X belongs to a comma b, that is a less than x less than b. That meaning is that the real number x lies between a and b, other than a and other than b. So it is called as excluding a and b. Therefore, x lies between a and b, excluding a comma b. Excluding a comma b, should not put bracket. Separate a and separate b. Excluding a comma b. Then small a comma small b is called as open interval. Open interval. Now let us discuss second one, closed interval. If a real number x belongs to, you should write like this. It is called as a square brackets or matrix brackets. X belongs to closed interval a comma b. If a real number x belongs to like this, that meaning is that a lesser than or equal to x lesser than or equal to b. A less than or equal to x less than or equal to b. Therefore, the notation you should say like this. X lies between a and b, including, here it means x lies between a and b, including a comma b. Then this is square bracket or matrix bracket a comma b is called as closed interval. Closed interval of a comma b. Now we can discuss another one is there, that semi-closed and semi-open intervals also there. Third one, semi-closed. Semi-closed interval. If a real number if a real number x belongs to like this notation is like this. X belongs to a comma b. Then x lies between A and B. Here you can write as including A but excluding B. Including A but excluding B. That means then like this, closed interval, semi-closed. You can notate this one as semi means this is yes, this is no. This is closed bracket and this is open bracket. A comma B is called as semi-closed. Is called as semi-closed interval. Semi-closed interval, or another method you can say left closed right open interval. It is also called as left closed and right open. Left closed and right open interval means left side of this one closed. So if a number example if you want to try to understand like this, you can write 2 comma 3. So sir, 2 comma 3 there is no number sir between 2 comma 3 like that. You should not say. Between 2 comma 3 plenty of uncountable infinite real numbers are there. Example 2.1, 2.2, 2.3, 2.4 like that, and 2.01, 2.02, 2.001, 2.003, 2.99999 like that. Plenty of real numbers are there. Example, if you write 2.02, that you can say belonging to between 2 comma 3. If you write only 2 belonging to simply 2 comma 3 like this. If we write 3 is not there. This meaning is 3 is not there in the interval. Whenever you are writing 3 is open, then you should try to understand that 3 is not there. Whenever you are writing 2, belonging to 2 is closed, so 2 is there. So 2 lie between this 2 and 3, 2.02 lie between this 2 and 3. This is the small example. And whenever the value is there, then you should try to understand that here it is left closed. Closed means yes and open means no here. So this is yes, this is no. Here you should try to understand that whenever the number lies between 2 and 3, 2 is there, 3 is not there. So between whatever the numbers between 2 and 3 are there, every number is belonging to this interval. Now another one, fourth interval, semi-open interval. Semi-open interval. If a real number x belongs to like this, put here A and B right like this. This is for matrix bracket, closed bracket, and this is for open bracket. Then x lies. Here you can understand, students, the method A less than or equal to x less than b. Then x lies between A and B, excluding A but including B. Excluding A but including B. That is, the notation you should write like this: A less than x lesser than or equal to B. Then this one, A comma B is called as a semi-open interval. A comma B is called as semi-open interval or left close, left open, right closed interval. Left open, right closed. Left open and right closed interval. These are here 4 types of interval we are having. Depends upon the intervals, we can do the straight line sums and algebraic sums and quadratic expressions also. So depends on, this is the basic concept which you want to learn. And now let us going to discuss about 4 formulae depends upon these intervals. Let us write the formulae. Formulae. First one, if x minus alpha into x minus beta, x minus alpha into x minus beta less than 0, then x lies between alpha and beta, excluding alpha comma beta. That meaning, here you can understand that x belongs to open interval alpha comma beta. That implies you can write this one as alpha less than x less than beta. That meaning the x, whatever the x value you are thinking, that the x should lie between alpha and beta, excluding alpha beta. That meaning there is no alpha, there is no beta. Whenever it is open interval, every student has to remember that this is no, this is no. That is excluding means no. Now, second formula. Let us discuss about an example. Right, like this, x minus 2 into x minus 5 less than 0. That implies you can understand 2 less than x less than 5, or x belongs to, it meaning is open interval 2 comma 5. Second one, if x minus alpha into x minus beta less than or equal to 0, then x lies between alpha and beta, including, here you can understand the formula, including alpha comma beta. What is here including means? That is x belongs to, that is x belongs to, here whenever including is there, that meaning alpha is yes, it is there, and beta is yes, it is there. So the value, whatever the value, x is a real number we are thinking, that is lie between alpha and beta, including means x, alpha is also belonging to such interval and beta is also belonging to such interval. That meaning all closed interval, that implies you can try to understand this one as alpha less than or equal to, symbol you should put here, x less than or equal to beta. Example you can write here, x minus 1 into x minus 2 less than or equal to 0. That implies you should write like this, 1 lesser than or equal to x lesser than or equal to 2, or x belongs to, write like this, closed interval 2 comma 3, closed interval 2 comma 3. These are simple intervals, depends upon the old formula whatever I said. Now just somewhat typical, let us going to discuss about the third formula. I think in 10th class already you are having about the formula. If you have know the formula, now you can learn. The proofs of all formula you can learn in second year quadratic expressions topic in Maths 2A. Now, third formula. If x minus alpha into x minus beta greater than 0, then the formula x does not lie whenever greater than 0 is there, then you should write then x does not lie between alpha and beta, including alpha comma beta. That implies, here you should try to understand, alpha does not belongs to closed interval alpha comma beta. Whenever negation statement, opposite statement is there, open becomes closed and closed becomes open. Here greater than 0, in second formula I said whenever is equal to symbol is there, then I put closed interval. Here whenever is equal to symbol is not there, you should put closed interval. Because the meaning is that there is no alpha x here. There is no the value of x between, there is x does not lie between, there is no x value between alpha and beta. Including means here you should try to understand the letter, the word that including means there is no alpha and there is no beta also. The whatever the value x belonging there, x not belonging to between alpha and beta, and x not belonging to alpha and x not belonging to beta. So that implies you should write like this. X belongs to, so R, so what is R? Real number minus this alpha comma beta. Real number minus this alpha comma beta. You can understand this one as x belongs to alpha. So you can understand alpha, whatever the value does not lie between alpha and beta. So less than of alpha and right than of beta. Try to understand here the graph, here alpha and here beta you write. The whatever the part in real number is there, this is no. So this is yes and this is yes. This part is not there, you should not consider. This is no. So left side of alpha means in the real number system you can understand minus infinity is there for left side. You can write minus infinity comma alpha. Here you should put open interval because it is belonging concept. So it is x does not lie between alpha and beta. This is belonging concept. Union. Here beta. Here open interval means there is no. Here closed interval of negation means there is no. Here you can understand this one beta comma infinity. Or in other way you can say this one as x less than alpha simply. This meaning x less than alpha comma this meaning x greater than beta. So right side of beta and left side of alpha. Next try to understand another formula. Pay concentrate on this formula because you may get confused regarding this formula. No need to get confused, these are very easy and very important formula. X minus alpha into x minus beta greater than or equal to 0 put here. If x minus alpha and x minus beta greater than or equal to 0, then x does not lie between. X does not lie between alpha and beta. Here you should write excluding alpha comma beta. Here excluding means alpha is there here. Negation of negation. Original state. If you put alpha here, then you can write alpha minus alpha becomes 0. Whenever is equal to symbol is there, you can get 0. If you put beta, beta minus beta becomes 0. You can substitute the value beta also. That meaning here, other than alpha and beta, whatever the remaining values are there, the values not at all possible. So you can understand here that implies you put here x does not belongs to. Students, whenever is equal to is there in previous method, in first formula I said closed interval. This is negation, opposite statement. Then you should put here whenever does not belongs to is there in open interval, you should announce x does not belongs to open interval. That implies you can say here x belongs to r minus of open interval alpha comma beta, or this one. Therefore, you can write this one as x belongs to r minus total real number minus alpha beta. You can understand this one. You can understand this one as a minus infinity comma alpha. Here you should put closed interval because alpha is there among the two values. If you put here alpha, alpha minus alpha becomes 0. So you should put is equal to open interval concept. This one also open interval, closed interval. Whenever I put closed, the meaning is, yes, the value is verifying the given interval. Now, you substitute here beta, beta comma infinity. You substitute here beta, then beta minus beta becomes 0, so it is closed interval. Or another notation is like that, x lesser than or equal to alpha comma x greater than or equal to beta. X lesser than or equal to alpha comma x greater than or equal to beta. This is the value. Let us consider an example. You write x minus 3 into x minus 4 put greater than or equal to 0. That implies you can mention in all manners. Simply I am writing x less than 3 comma x greater than 4. Here let us consider the example x minus 5 into x minus 8 I am writing. Whenever x minus 5 into x minus 8 greater than or equal to 0 is there, you can express this one in any way that x, here you can write like this, x belongs to minus infinity comma 5 closed interval union 8 comma infinity. Union 8 comma infinity. This is the process of the intervals and the formulae. Today we have discussed the intervals concept and the formulae depends upon the interval. Okay students, let us discuss the examples which is depends upon the all formulae in next class.